We Can't Fight. Combat sports news and drama. Hosted by Davey Reed and Dakota Wint.
Nate Diaz versus Khamzat Chimaev.
279. UFC
And
279.
Everyone says, why would the UFC sort of throw Nate into this situation like this, into the wolves? They're saying, why would they throw Nate to the wolves? Do you feel like they are throwing him to the wolves?
Watching that interview with Nate Diaz, I feel like they made it sound like he wanted this fight, and he actually doesn't. He's like, I don't want this fight. I still don't want this fight.
And what they got me doing right now is they're acting like I called for this fight, which I didn't call for, and I don't want, and didn't want, and still don't want, but I don't give a I'll fight anybody. But pressure's on him. He better finish me, because he's the next killer in town. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Pressure's on me, because I better not get killed by the next killer best in town, because they're saying he's the best in town. If I whip his ass, they're going to say, oh, he wasn't the best in town.
But he also said simultaneously, give me whoever.
I'll fight anybody.
I'll fight anybody.
So, yeah, I guess it's like a yes and no thing. But yeah, they're calling him like a hitman to take out. It's a bad stylistic matchup for Diaz. And that.
Do you believe the narrative, like that there's sort of some beef between
him and Dana or something?
Him and Dana, and this is just like kind of fuck you on your outro.
Man,
leaving the UFC.
I don't know, because it's hard to say, because Nate Diaz isn't nearly as ranked as Gilbert Burns, and he just beat the second ranked guy, right? Chimaev did. So going back and fighting Nate Diaz to me is like a little counterproductive, except the fact that Nate Diaz had that Leon Edwards moment.
Yeah. But I also find it so funny. I'm a Nate Diaz fan forever. I'm Diaz Army forever, baby. But like, I find it so funny that like us Diaz fans, like Leon was pretty much dominating him the whole time, and Nate gets one punch, and everyone's like, "Oh, my boy, Nate!" Like, we're like, "Dude, look, Nate. He is Nate. He's the best. He's the GOAT."
I knew it, but then he just points at him, which is.
But he is.
Yeah.
Even when Nate loses, he still wins.
You made the best point that makes him win more almost than actually still finishing and winning the fight. That point, that's all we were talking about after.
Yeah.
It solidifies the gangster role. That the one person everyone's scared of, the one person no one wants to fight, and he's actually gonna do it.
Yeah.
Saturday, like soon. It's so crazy to me.
What did he say? He says, "Oh, you a gangster?"
Hey Diaz, let's go, brother. Let's go. I'm gonna get some smoke, bro. I'm gonna give him some shot, bro. And let's see who is the real gangster. Masvidal, he has fight. People has like something. He has some bad, I don't know, motherfucker, belt something. Yeah. I'm gonna take everything from this UFC, brother. Now I am UFC.
What's blowing my mind is there are a few fighters that are picking Nate.
I pick Nate. I know, even when I know Nate's gonna lose, I still don't pick against Nate.
And it's always that. It's like who I think is gonna win. It's like my brain has an answer and my heart has an answer, and they're never really the same.
So how does it go?
It starts off kind of scary, but right away we're like, oh, this might be okay, right?
Okay.
Nate's getting some counters in, things are going good. And in my dream scenario, it would go to the 4th and 5th round and we'd start seeing it pick up. I think he loses 1 through 3 no matter what, almost.
Okay.
But even if it's not like total domination, that's my dream fight.
Okay, so I see Nate just knocking him out first round and then Sam doing this to the cameras and then just walking out.
Dude, no way.
That's like my dream. That's how I hope it ends for him, for his legacy.
Dude.
But realistically, dude, I think just you think about what like Masvidal did to Nate.
Yes.
And that just makes me
starting to win at the end.
Nate?
Yes. I mean, that might be the Nate Diaz fan who's kicking me back in. I really think he was starting to win.
He should. Yeah. Like he takes all your shots, and then once you're like, just like, oh, like, fuck, man. He's still just
split open, still coming at you. You know that doctor that stopped the fight actually got death threats. I think he had to move his, like where he was staying, he had to leave.
That's so funny. I would have stopped it. I would have stopped it. It's interesting to like be so invested into a sport like this because you get to see the development of I get so invested in the stories and everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what gets me the most.
And it's just very interesting. I almost sometimes get like the energy of watching some of these guys overcome some of these struggles. Like watching Dustin Poirier go through some of his struggles and stuff like that. I just feel like, man, like fuck, if this guy can push through this, it makes me feel like I can just get out of bed, you know?
yeah. Get through my lazy bullshit. Dude, Theo Von's favorite fighter right there. Dustin Poirier.
I love Dustin Poirier.
Yeah. He's awesome. I really think if Nate Diaz wins, he's not going to leave. I think he will have a big negotiation with the UFC and hopefully get maybe just a 3-fight contract. I think he would try going for the belt.
Yeah, maybe I could see that. That he does like the Conor trilogy.
Yeah, that's exact. But you know, he has Real Fighter Incorporated coming. He started his own, which I don't think is a good idea. I don't ever see those work out. The last one was
work out.
Bare Knuckle Boxing was like a good new one. But dude,
The Eagle FC or whatever.
yeah, I mean, but that's
It's doing okay. I mean, it's
Is
got
it?
like 60 fights or something already.
really.
We're praying for you, Nate.
Please, dude. Oh man, he would be like fucking pussy.
So then what's next for Chimaev? If Chimaev wins,
Title
what's
shot
next? Title
instantly.
shot.
He has to.
Yeah.
He probably should already have it. Gilbert Burns did show that he was.
He's a badass.
Yeah, but he showed that he was human. You know, he
Yeah.
showed that he's not just invincible. Because that's how people thought at first. They were like,
With
"Can't stop
Chimaev,
him."
you mean?
Yeah, with Chimaev.
Yeah.
Gilbert Burns like really like showed that you can beat him.
Yeah, for sure.
But man, he's scary. He's a scary dude.
It's just, man, it's just crazy to see the evolution of these fighters.
Yeah.
Like this new stage. It's just like they're coming in at such a high level. They're already competing at like the new guys coming in are already like championship tier.
Right back in the day, they would.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I mean. Yeah.
That's it's absolutely insane. Everyone's so good at everything.
Obviously, Khamzat is Chechen.
Honestly, I'm not sure. Did you hear
He's not from Russia.
Nate Diaz said, "Fuck Dubai." I don't know if he's from Dubai or not, but I thought it was so funny.
It is hilarious.
Fuck Dubai, dude. No, I can't believe it's so soon.
What's today? Thursday?
Yep, we got 2 days.
Oh my god.
Today's Wednesday.
Okay, well, do you want to give any predictions or do you want any last words
For that fight?
for this fight?
I think I'm still going with Nate Diaz, just because if I didn't and he won, you know, I would feel like such a bad.
He's gonna go the whole
5 rounds.
5 rounds.
Yeah, but then I think Nate loses still. But I do want to. I hope it goes. Only thing I don't care about predictions for this fight because I don't know. I just hope Nate doesn't get knocked out. That's all I care about.
Yeah. Well, you heard it here. Diaz Army forever. We can't fight.
The We Can't Fight show.
The We Can Fight show. Make sure to click subscribe, turn on notifications to hear more of our commentary on upcoming fights and other stuff. There's some good stuff coming up. Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva. Jake's gonna get smashed, maybe. Oh God,
Maybe.
I would.
We're
If he beats Anderson Silva, can you imagine? Imagine the shit he would talk if he beat Anderson. Oh
I
my God.
personally think he's going to.
Islam versus Oliveira. There's a lot of good stuff coming up, so make sure to click subscribe.
Peace.
We Can't Fight. Click subscribe. Peace.